Played by Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana was born in 1947 in Outland de Navarro, Mexico, into a life marked by poverty and struggle. His father, a mariachi musician, introduced him to music, and Carlos quickly fell in love with the rhythms and melodies that surrounded him. Moving to Tijuana during his childhood, he discovered blues and rock through local bands, igniting a lifelong passion for guitar. Yet, alongside these early musical awakenings, he endured profound trauma. For 2 years, he suffered abuse at the hands of an American man, a dark experience that left deep emotional scars. This difficult upbringing, a mixture of poverty, exposure to music, and childhood trauma, would later shape the soulful, emotional intensity that became a hallmark of Santana's music, giving his performances a depth few could match. The struggle before stardom. Before fame found him, Santana lived a life of hardship and perseverance. He arrived in San Francisco as a young man, taking odd jobs, washing dishes, and performing music on the streets just to survive. Nights were spent sleeping on floors, and meals were often sparse, yet he never lost his passion for playing the guitar. In 1966, he formed the Santana Blues Band, a group that would eventually carry his name into rock history. Those early years were defined by grit, determination, and long hours of practice, honing a style that fused rock, Latin, and jazz. His talent eventually caught the attention of local fans and industry figures, but it would take a fateful moment on a legendary stage to catapult him into the international spotlight. Woodstock, the moment of destiny. In 1969, Santana and his band, still largely unknown, were invited to perform at the Woodstock Music Festival. This performance would change his life forever. Despite being under the influence of hallucinogens, Carlos delivered a set that stunned the audience and critics alike. His fiery guitar solos, infused with passion and precision, electrified the crowd and cemented his reputation as a rising star. Woodstock, a festival remembered for its cultural impact, became the launchpad for Santana's career, instantly placing him among the rock elite. That night, the young Mexican guitarist transformed from a struggling musician into a symbol of artistic genius, blending Latin rhythms and rock with such authenticity that it resonated across generations. It was a defining moment that set the tone for his lifelong journey. Fame brings love and turmoil. As Santana's fame grew, his personal life became a complex and often turbulent journey. In 1973, he married Deborah King, a partnership that extended beyond love into business as Deborah co-managed his career and co-founded the Milagro Foundation. Their relationship offered a sense of stability, but fame and spiritual exploration brought challenges. Santana's infidelities and his search for meaning led to emotional strain, culminating in their divorce after 34 years. The end of this long marriage plunged him into a deep depression, compounded by multiple suicide attempts. However, during this dark period, Santana experienced a spiritual awakening, claiming he heard a divine voice guiding him toward healing. This revelation marked the beginning of a profound personal transformation, allowing him to confront pain and rebuild his life with renewed purpose and clarity. Supernatural, the ultimate comeback. In 1999, Carlos Santana staged one of the most remarkable comebacks in modern music history with the album Supernatural. Partnering with legendary producer Clive Davis, he collaborated with a new generation of artists, including Rob Thomas, whose song Smooth became a global sensation. The album's unprecedented success, selling over 30 million copies worldwide, earned 9 Grammy Awards and revived Santana's career in ways few could have predicted. Supernatural not only re-established him as a dominant force in rock music, but also fulfilled his dream of bridging generational gaps through collaboration. The album's fusion of Latin, rock, and soulful melodies showcased his unique artistry while opening doors for younger musicians. Through this period, Santana proved that talent, persistence, and openness to evolution could lead to a renaissance, even decades into a career. The spiritual path and healing spirituality has been a cornerstone of Santana's life, guiding both his music and personal journey. After leaving his first guru, he embraced Christianity, seeking inner peace and forgiveness. His spiritual awakening extended even to the man who abused him as a child, demonstrating the extraordinary power of compassion and healing in his life. This focus on faith and forgiveness shaped his worldview and influenced his approach to music, as every note became an expression of his inner journey. Santana's experiences show that personal growth often emerges from confronting pain rather than avoiding it. By channeling suffering into creative energy, he not only healed himself but also inspired millions, offering a blueprint for resilience, spiritual awakening, and the transformative power of music in overcoming life's darkest moments. Controversy and public responsibility. Despite his enduring fame and influence, Santana's public life has not been without challenges. In 2023, he faced criticism after making comments about gender identity during a concert, sparking disappointment among fans and raising questions about responsibility as a public figure. The incident highlighted the delicate balance celebrities must navigate between personal beliefs and social expectations. Santana later apologized, demonstrating accountability and the willingness to learn from mistakes. This controversy, though challenging, reflects the complexities of a life spent in the public eye. Even an icon like Santana, whose music has uplifted millions, must reckon with the power of words, the evolving nature of society, and the importance of growth, humility, and awareness in maintaining the trust and admiration of a global audience. Legacy and family bonds. Now, in his late 70s, Carlos Santana continues to perform with unyielding passion. His current band features his wife, drummer Cindy Blackman Santana, and his son Salvador, creating a multi-generational family ensemble. Santana's approach to music and life emphasizes spiritual discipline, feeding both body and soul and nurturing connections with loved ones. Despite health challenges, he maintains a long-running residency in Las Vegas, sharing his artistry with new audiences. Beyond music, his Milagro Foundation remains a testament to his desire to uplift and empower others, reflecting a life dedicated to purpose beyond fame. Santana's journey, from childhood hardship and trauma to international acclaim and spiritual fulfillment, stands as a profound example of resilience, redemption, and the enduring power of music to transform lives. From darkness to light, Carlos Santana's life story is one of resilience, transformation, and unwavering devotion to both music and spiritual growth. From his early years of poverty and abuse to the dizzying heights of fame and the depths of personal despair, his journey illustrates the profound interplay between hardship and creativity. His music, infused with emotion and passion, serves as both a personal catharsis and a gift to listeners worldwide. Santana's story reminds us that even in the darkest moments, there is the potential for light, healing, and rebirth. Through faith, forgiveness, and artistry, he turned pain into purpose, leaving a legacy that transcends generations, inspiring fans to celebrate their own light and embrace life's challenges with courage and heart. The enduring power of music. Santana's influence on music is undeniable, blending rock, Latin rhythms, and soulful melodies into a style uniquely his own. Each guitar solo tells a story, echoing experiences of joy, pain, and spiritual awakening. Over decades, he has inspired countless musicians while remaining true to his roots, a testament to the authenticity that defines his artistry. His live performances continue to captivate audiences, showing that age and adversity cannot dim the fire of genuine talent. By intertwining personal growth, spiritual exploration, and musical innovation, Carlos Santana exemplifies the profound capacity of art to heal, connect, and transcend boundaries. His life and career offer a timeless reminder that music is not only entertainment, it is a bridge between hearts, generations, and the human spirit.